Fritosport is now live. Streaming games plus demos. Fritosport Racing Team.
Double check your car setup.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Hello, here we are. Fritosport endurance team. We're gonna get out here and do just a quick run, quick race. Get back in the swing of Mount Panorama, and today is the real live Bathurst 12-hour, presented by Repco. So let's get out here and try to do a little bit of that, a little bit of practice.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. All right, Ed, we've got 7 minutes to do the business.
Okay, not sure what's going on with our paint. We try to refresh it, but yeah, for some reason it's not loading properly, so we're gonna have to restart treading paints, I think. It is cold, it is morning here at Mount Panorama. Gotta get used to the car again. We were in the Dallara P217, the LMP2 at Sebring last night, and that was because we are also possibly looking at entering an LMP2 in the Sebring 12-hour in the final weeks of the month of March. This is our out lap right now. We just exited pit lane. Not much time to qualify, so let's try to get a good lap in coming up. Let's hope we can get these tires up to temp and pressures. Okay, the right front is up to temp, but we have not reached pressures or temps in the other tires. Relative. A bit of a slide there. Just trying to load up the tires a bit some. Looks like we'll be able to get them up to temp now and pressures for this flying lap here. We don't have much time in qualifying before we go to a 20-minute race. And we're off track. This lap is not going to count. We probably should have used first gear there. I struggle with second gear. I know some guys take second gear, but maybe not on the cold tires. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully everything will work out. Okay. We have 20 cars on the grid, 21 including myself this time.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Cold tires,
watch your
light
speed,
car,
watch
it
your
all went
speed.
wrong. Let's get out of the way. We got to get back out there. We might be coming from the back on this one. So let's take a look and see what's going on with setting things. Obviously there's some problem. So let's launch it again and hope that it works out this time. But we need to get out there. We don't have much time. We got to do an out lap again. So let's get out there quickly. Otherwise we'll be coming from the back of the pack. And that's going to be very difficult.
Watch your
There's
speed.
traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Okay, looks like paint is now fixed. So this is an out lap again. Timing.
The leader's just done it.
Not sure if we're gonna have enough time
203.3.
to get the lap in that we need. We're on a cold car again. We just crashed it in qualifying. Relative. Obviously we don't have as much downforce as we did in the LMP2 last night, so we need to be cautious with the car, especially when it gets light. As you saw, we lost the rear, crashed a car that could have been race ending. We definitely don't want that here at Mount Panorama. We're going to have to try to pass these two cars, even though they're probably on time laps and we're on an out lap, because we need to get down there and start our lap before the checkered flag comes out.
Okay, Ed, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yes, sir. That's right, Tom. Trying to get some practice in after we drove the LMP2. I'm trying to get in here and get some laps, make sure I'm still fresh and good with this car. It was a lot of fun, and I think we have a good foundation for Sebring in the LMP2, but definitely need to get in here and do laps throughout the week just to make sure that I stay with this car fresh in my mind and motor or muscle memory, you know. But yeah, the event is going to be starting pretty soon, isn't it? Crazy qualifier. The pole shootout was pretty wild. I think it happened while we were all sleeping, right? But it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that race goes. Let's hope that we can get this time lap in and we don't end up at the back of the pack in P21 for this 20-minute race.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on, this lap needs to count. We need to get past these guys. We're too far back.
On your left.
Car contact.
Still there. Clear left.
That's going to negate the lap. So we are going to be starting from the back, trying to work our way through traffic here in this 20-minute quick race, trying to work through traffic. Got the McLaren behind us and an Audi ahead.
Dive bomb.
I did. I was doing all I could to get a time in. We needed this lap to count, and now it's not going to, so it was a risk I was willing to take. Kind of had to take, because if we waited too long, checkered flag comes out and then the lap wouldn't count anyway, so damned if I did, damned if I didn't. But yeah, make sure to tune in today for the Repco 12 hours of Bathurst. It's going to be insane. I have a feeling that some guys are going to push way too hard, way too early on, and it's a good thing to watch and see what kind of things these cars can do in real life and what the drivers can pull off in real life and what they can't.
Getting through the field is great practice.
It is, man, it is. I know we've been doing laps on our own, but really doing some of these AI races that I've been doing really gives you a good feel of what the race start looks like, and then also
On your left.
what just getting around some of the
Hold your
cars
line.
will look like and where it's safe to do it and where it's not.
Hold your line. Clear left.
It helps you to drive offline too, you know, when you're going in a corner side by side, and when it's best to just let somebody go through and know that they'll probably screw up because they're taking bigger risks than you are. Yeah, so it's not going to count that lap. And the checkered's going to come out. Yep, checker flag came out, so I don't think it's going to let me go all the way around and get a lap in. I don't think so, because maybe if we were halfway through the lap, but at this point I don't think it's going to work. Timing. We'll see. It'd be great if this lap counts and puts us up towards the front, you know, but it's likely that in our race we're also going to be starting towards the back, which is not a bad thing. We can leave gaps, we can let these guys go crazy and cannibalize each other.
Posted a video of that crazy Merc qualifying lap. The wing on that thing could work as a dining room table for my family.
Isn't it crazy? Yeah, that was wild, man. Jules Gounon, he put in a crazy lap there. Wasn't he like 4 seconds faster than last year's time by Maro Engel? It's pretty wild. That wing was pretty wild. I mean, the cars are just getting crazy these days.
Yeah, record qualifying lap. I think you're right, 4 seconds.
That's so crazy, dude. Come on, come on, come on. Lost some time there. But yeah, it's insane to think that the car can go that much faster at a track like this. I mean, yeah, you can pick up time, but you wouldn't expect 4 seconds.
He was on iRacing with no fear.
That's what's crazy, isn't it? When you see guys do that in real life, man. Just no fear at these walls, those speeds. I mean, you can have massively horrible crashes here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Do we get to cross the line? Is it going to count? It counts. Standings. P3. All right. All right, let's do this. We got to get the fuel back up. We thought we were going to start P21. P20 something. Let's get that fuel in here. We have our Delta Prime set up. Good job to Matt Thompson and Mike Nickham for working so thoroughly.
That was an orgasm.
Yeah. I agree, man. The car sounds so wild up here too, and the sound reverberating or whatever you call it, bouncing off the walls is just wild to me. So we have a full tank. We're going to take a full tank because we just want to see what the car does when we come out and get running, you know. We saw what it does in a light tank. Definitely can't push it on cold tires, but we're not going to have that kind of scenario anyway. So we're just waiting for Aussie Greg Hill and David Lynn to set a time. We ran a 2:04.6 on 5 gallons of fuel. Then we up it back up to 27.5.
Well, good luck. I'll be checking in and out.
Thanks, buddy. It's
okay,
only
Ed,
a quick
10 minutes
race.
to go. That's 10 minutes
But
left.
Yeah, after this, I'm probably going to go and walk the dog and then come back and tune into the 12 hours of Mount Panorama. All right, looks like everybody is done except for Aussie Greg Hill and David Lynn did not set a qualifying time. They'll probably be starting in the back. So we've got two
That's
cars
the end
that
of
are
the
pretty
session,
quick.
P3.
They're over a
Yes.
second faster.
It's time to
Yeah.
join the grid. Double check your car setup.
All right, let's join the grid. Okay, here we are. Relative.
The track temp is 100. The air temp is 73 Fahrenheit. P3.
Okay, so we've got BMW.
Follow
Ferrari,
car number
Ferrari,
69 in the
Mercedes.
right column.
Okay, here we go. The race will be starting in the nighttime, I think, for us. Okay, we're starting P3. We got cold tires, full tank of fuel. These guys probably don't have as much fuel, so we're gonna have to try to hang on, do what we can, but we definitely want to feel the car, how it's gonna drive. That's the main goal here.
Okay, Ed. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Okay, down to first gear. Okay, we don't want to jump it. There they go.
Go.
Green flag. Let's go.
Broadbent got a hell of a jump.
Right side, clear right.
Okay, P3. Yanarelli, he's back in P4. We need to stick with this Ferrari, not let Broadbent get away either.
Man, he's talented. He's racing here and at
Left
Riverside
side.
at the same time.
Clear left.
Right? He's got a clone. Yeah, are you watching that Porsche Esports Cup? They're at Le Mans, aren't they, with the GTP? Let's see if we can put some pressure before tires come in for him. He's being a little cautious here on top of the mountain. We're not going to be as cautious.
Right side. Clear right.
Ooh. He went for it. Maybe he got that car hooked up pretty well. Bit of understeer there. We're still on cold tires. Got to remember that.
No, he backed out of the Porsche thing. He is doing a group/league race on AC. He's in the Ford GT40 Mach 1 GP Laps is also racing in the event.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Those are nice events. GP Laps always does those cool events that you don't normally see. That's neat to see Jimmy in there as well now.
Car right, clear right.
Thought I was going to have a face full of BMW there.
I really wish iRacing would do a version of Riverside. I know it can't be scanned, but it would be so cool.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. It would be awesome. I picked up Riverside for ACC, or for Assetto Corsa, I mean. And I have it set up so I can do a race there. I was going to do a Trans Am race there with modern Trans Am cars, TA2. But yeah, I have it on AC. I need to definitely get out on it. I know that when I was over at Mike Keith's house, we ran Riverside with Can-Am cars, and man, that was so intense. It was tough.
Hit me up. I'd love to mess with you on that track and those cars.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We'll do. There's got to be somebody hosting server somewhere. Wow, Michael Hinkle caught back up. Little brush of the wall. But yeah, we'll have to see. That's the only thing that sucks, is sometimes things are a little more difficult in the other sims to get it going, right? Okay, I'm being hounded by Hinkle now. We need to stay in the draft of Jimmy here. But yeah, Riverside would be a blast. If we can get something going like that, we might have to ask Alex Rush to see if he knows how we can get a server going with Riverside and a few select cars. That would be tons of fun. Broke a little earlier than I should. We wanted to get a good exit. We need to get closer.
Totally agree. Focus up. I'll be all
P2, the leader has just done a 206.0. The guy behind has just done a 206.3.
Yeah, it's too bad that some of the other sims are such a pain to get set up for multiplayer, you know? Or even hosting is not always the greatest experience. Dirt Rally 2.0 and I think WRC are not so bad to just set something up. Automobilista 2 has been kind of a pain. R Factor 2 is definitely a pain in the ass. AC. We used to have the race room servers. We had a touring car server and it rotated tracks. We also had a
Okay, Ed,
Nordschleife
15 minutes
server,
left. That's 15 minutes.
some open
Keep
wheel
it coming, man.
servers,
This is great. The track temperature is increasing. It's now
I just
82
used our media
Fahrenheit.
PC to
The guy
post
behind's
those.
catching. The gap's now 0.8.
Okay, Jimmy's getting away from us. Not much we could do there. Let's try to catch him here on the downhill.
The gap to Broadbent ahead is now 0.7.
Damn, he got a good run out of Forest Elbow and I did not. And you know, to tell you the truth, the draft isn't that strong here in these GT3 cars. Just don't get that effect like you used to, which is fine. I'm okay with that.
There's a car rejoining.
Okay, there's a car that must have binned it, used his fast repair, and he's coming back out.
That lap was at 206.2.
Man, he's pulling away. At least we got rid of Michael Hinkle, at least for now. It's 2.4 second gap. Timing. Relative. Alright, either we're shaking him a little, got him rattled because he's braking where he wasn't before. Maybe just defending.
You're just going to have to send it, mate. He's pretty slow through Forest Elbow.
Sounds good, buddy. We've got lap traffic ahead. We might be able to use him. Could also hinder us as well in our quest to try to get by him by P1 here.
That lap was a 206.4.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Damn it, he's got that pull. He's got that traction out of the first corner.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 86 Fahrenheit. Okay, Ed, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Damn it.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Have to force it
Fucking
somewhere.
awesome move, mate.
But we also have the lap traffic, so he's going to catch back up if we do much here. Okay, this is Brent Foster ahead. We need to really get on it and do something.
You got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Half distance, fuel looks good. The gap to Broadbent behind is now 0.8.
What's going to happen here? Damn it. Get the hell out of the way.
You're now in the lead.
Another back marker coming out of pit lane. And Broadbent is 1.1 seconds back. This Ferrari's not trying to let me by. It doesn't want to go a lap down. They're going to make it hard for me to get by.
Car right. Clear right.
The fuck are you doing? Just brake checks, dude, in the apex.
Right side. Clear right.
That could have been so bad. Now Broadbent's right on my tail. I don't know how we hung on to that. I thought the car was going to be lost into the wall. But those are the things you got to be aware of with slower traffic, or even not just human back markers, but the AI. You just have to find patterns to what they do and what kind of things they do. I always stay off their bumper in a corner. I don't try to go for late lunges. Sometimes you can throw it in there, but you got to be aware of what risk that is, you know, what's going to happen. So let's see how this goes. See if we can get away now again and hopefully not have lap traffic interfere like it did there.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 90 Fahrenheit.
Okay, track temp's going up. Broadbent's half a second behind.
Okay, Ed, don't let this guy distract you. He's quicker than us through Murray's corner.
He's coming. He's gonna try. And he is quick on the uphill. Oh, come on, come on. Foot to the floor, here we go.
The gap to Broadbent behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
Good, good, good. That's what we needed. Good traction, no spinning tires. Okay, 1.9 seconds now. Let's see if we can increase it with another lap. Timing. Okay, about 5 minutes remaining, just a little over 5. So in the 12-hour, we probably won't try to go for moves like that. And if a car is going to be lifting, hopefully they communicate that with us. But that was very tricky for sure from the Mercedes. Relative. These tires will definitely
We're quickest right now.
push too wide there.
Come on, Ed. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
All right. Let's focus on this now. You can still close in.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 94 Fahrenheit.
It's good that we're getting to also experience some of the heat that we'll be seeing come race day. Got a little too heavy on the throttle there. Need to be a little easier on the input so I don't, so I'm not pushing the car to its limits.
That
and
lap was a
overusing the tires.
207.4.
So second gear helped that time. What do you got going on today? What's up, Chuck? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I'm noticing I'm pushing a little too hard in certain sections where I'm going to have to start backing it off and not overuse the tires, not have the car at its limit. Relative.
The gap to Broadbent behind is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds.
Good thing Broadbent fell off a little bit. There were times when it got scary, and then
just 2
the
minutes
traffic
left. 2
definitely
minutes
made
to
it
go.
scary trying to get around them. Car got a little light because I had to get on the throttle, and the rear got too light on the way up the
AI
uphill.
race.
Yeah, it's an AI race. Jumped in for a quick one to get the start. See how qualifying will go, and then to get the start working through traffic. And we worked through two lapped cars, and that was tough.
The track
but
temp's
it
increasing.
was good to
It's
see
now
where I can
98
make moves if
Fahrenheit.
needed, you know, to pass cars, where to better back off and wait and be patient. And then also had the battle with Broadbent and Michael Hinkle. Relative. And that was pretty good at the start. I was in P3, was able to get past the Ferrari. Had to really throw it in there to get past him. And then Broadbent was really hard to get around, and he was defending pretty well, and then luckily
The
we were able
white
to
flag
get
is
past him.
out.
I'll put the TV replay up most likely right after this, or maybe a little later because I got to take my dog out. So
Come on,
I'll
Ed.
save the replay.
Last lap. Keep your shit together. You're not home yet. We're setting the pace.
But it was good for qualifying to see what the car feels like on light fuel, where to be cautious, because I did crash the car at first. I didn't think we were going to get a qualifying lap in, but luckily we just snuck one in and started P3. Otherwise we would have started P21. And yeah, Tom and I were talking, the Repco 12 hours to Mount Panorama or Bathurst is going to be starting soon here. I think it might have already started. probably 30 minutes ago or so. But yeah, keep an eye on it. It should be getting underway. The real life 12 hours will be on this weekend. Well, today. Probably ending later on this evening. But yeah, check it out, man. It's going to be pretty wild, I think. First time Raffaele Marcello's in a BMW, I think. He's out of the Mercedes camp now, so curious to see how he gets on. Maro Engel, fast guy, don't really care for him though, but not the biggest team player that I've seen in the past.
You're leading.
Valentino Rossi's in there in a BMW, so keep an eye out for him in this 12-hour race. I think Paul Tracy even has to drive. I don't know if it's in a support race or if it's in the actual Bathurst 12-hour, but should be a good show, and it'll be on YouTube. High quality broadcast, so check that out. So it looks like we'll be able to hopefully walk away with the win here in this AI race. We had 20% or 25% to 55% difficulty, and that was pretty good. All right.
Well done, Ed. Great win. You deserved that today.
El talento es una cualidad poco común. Si todos fuéramos talentosos, nadie lo sería.
And there's Broadbent crossing the line in P2. All right, guys, I'll be back. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, this AI race was not bad. I just can't, you just can't dive on them. You have to really back off in the braking zones, and when you do that, you're able to brake earlier, and then you lift, and you can throw it in there because they're braking. So you kind of pass them in the braking zone, and then they can't really do anything when you're a little ahead of them. I'll be back, guys. See you soon. I got a TV replay up. That time was a 204.6, but that was the qualifying.
Double check your car setup.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
lane speed
Watch
limit
your
is
speed.
50 kilometers per hour. Pit exit is clear. Okay, Ed. We've got 7 minutes to get the job done. B3. All right, Ed. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed. Watch your
Pit
speed.
exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. That's the end of the session. P3.
It's time to join the grid. Double check your car setup.
Minutes. The track temp is 105. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit. Stay behind the safety car in the right column. Okay, Ed, stay calm, focus.